So for today's video, I'm going to use the Math Learning Center website to show you how to make a clock. So if you're having any troubles getting a clock, or maybe you're not sure how to make one or draw one, this website with the clock function will show you how to do it. So we'll just start off with a blank screen here, like you can see, and I'll basically show you the functions so you can make a clock. I've got lots of videos on this website and on clocks here, and I'll leave some links in the description down below so you can check those out. All right, but let's fill up this screen first with a clock, or let's fill it in with a clock, I should say. So down here on the bottom, you've got this big highlight thing here. That's the clock, really. So you're just going to click on that, and now you have all these choices here. You got geared hands, free moving hands, clock with fractions. What I'm going to do is just go with the geared hands here, and that's basically showing you the hands like that. See? And what you can do is you can make it bigger or smaller by just going like this with the arrow here. So I guess I'll make it like that big so you can see it clearly. All right. So down here, you also got this edit clock. So you click on that, and then you've got hour hand, minute hand, which is what we want. And then I'm going to go here where it says labels. Okay, now what it's showing you is the minute hand here, which is the big hand, and the hour hand here, which is the small hand, which is what I want. Now there's some other functions here you can do. For example, you can put this on and it shows you the minutes, like literally the minutes here, which is what I like here. So we're going to put that in as well just to show you. But you can also do like the classic Roman numerals, which I also have a video on, or you can just have no numbers really. So it's really up to you what you want, but we're going to stick with the regular numbers with the minutes hand, okay? All right, let's keep looking at some other functions now. So down here, you've got the digital mode, which is showing you the digital time. So as you can see, now I've got 12:15 a.m. on the analog clock, and now I got it on the digital clock here, okay? Now, depending on your assignment, AM and PM may not matter. I'm going to do a lesson later on the clock where I'm not going to emphasize AM and PM at this point, although I do have other videos that kind of talk about that, okay? And then here we've got elapsed time, which I think is kind of cool here. So I'm going to put this back at 12 o'clock, and then I'm going to click on the elapsed time here, and then I'm going to click on that here, and now it's going to show you literally like elapsed time. So if I go in this direction, it's going to show me, you know, what elapsed time looks like after 5 minutes. And let's go down here to quarter after, or 15 minutes, and you can see it's highlighting it. And then you can go up again to quarter till mark, you know, and it's showing you the time in digital form, and it's also showing you the highlighted time for the elapsed time. Now, if I go all the way back up to the top, you can see now the entire portion here is colored in. That means 1 hour has passed, and you know that because it says 1 a.m. But again, this is kind of cool because you can still run it again and the color will change. See, it's a little bit darker, but if you look, it is changing again here. Now we've had 2 hours of elapsed time. And again, if you want to run it again, it will change color again. As you can see, it's kind of gotten a little bit lighter, but it's just showing you the elapsed time here. Now down here, this is the fractions mode. And again, if I click on that, you've got different choices here of what you want to do. So I'm just going to do 4 parts here. So you can see here that there's 4 lines showing you what the fractions mode looks like here. Now that the fractions mode is in effect, you're going to lose that elapsed time highlight here. All right, so now if you go down to quarter past, there's no more highlight, that's gone. The highlight portion is gone because you're showing it with the quarter parts of the lines here, okay? You can also put text in like this here. So you can type text, and then you can just kind of move these things around. So I'll move it over here so it's a little easier to see. And then you can type anything you want here. You know, you just go to your laptop or whatever you're using, and then you can say to like make a clock, you know, and then you can make it bigger or smaller, you know, like this. You know, you can add punctuation like that. You click on done, and then you can, extend it out, if you like, see that, or you can bring it in, you can move it around. So I thought it'd be kind of cool to do a clock just so you can see that you don't necessarily need a physical clock, especially in the situation that you might be in. You've got websites, and this is totally free, that you could make one here. And one of the great things I like about this clock is it moves just like a regular clock. So the hour hand moves as the minute hand moves here. So like a real clock would, as you can see, it's moving here, which I like, because a lot of the physical clocks that we use in the classroom don't always do that. So it gets a little tricky. But with this, you can move the clock and it moves just like a real clock. You can see here, I've got it at 5:20, and you can see the hour hand is moving just like it would in real life here. All right, so I just wanted to show you this feature on the Math Learning website because I think it's really beneficial, it's really helpful, and at minimum, it's just something for you to do and play with. So that'll do it for today's video. And as always, thank you so much for spending part of your day here with me, and I look forward to seeing you for my next video.